Welcome to Adventure Quest with Tarot. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, using tarot to help you do the inner work, heal yourself and create the life that you truly want to live. Well, let's get some cards out and see what the guides want me to talk about today. And stick around because there's going to be a quest, should you choose to accept it, to do today. If you'd like more fun quests, visit my website BeHealing.com. Sign up for my free course, which is 6 fun quests for next level self-love. Can't say it properly. Let's have a look what's in the energies today. So we have the Ace of Inspiration, an exciting new start. Have you been waiting for an exciting new start? Because the Nine of Inspiration is out with it, and the Nine of Inspiration is all about coming to the end of a healing cycle. And so this could have been a healing cycle that you're in for a very long time. In fact, it could be a global healing cycle too, of us all working toward becoming more emotionally intelligent. And not just that, but I'm picking up on an energy of being more intentional in how we live and how we want to live on the grander scale of things as well. Muse of Voices, gaining clarity about that as well. Now we each play our part in that, in this exciting new start. You don't have to think globally. I mean, you don't have to be, the president of it all, figuring it all out of how it's all going to work. But you can decide on an individual basis of what would be an exciting new life for you, like with perhaps less restrictions, or the things that would support you and the things that are important to you as well. Everyone being supported. I mean, we really do have all of the technology, all of the resources for everyone to live an absolutely incredible life right now. We just need to stop living in the way that we have been living, right? And I'm talking like globally in that respect. So the energies are saying it's an exciting new start. What about the lessons today? The lessons that could come up today, well, universe is helping you out, says the Six of Voices, to get from A to B, from where you are at the moment to where we want to be. And the Ten of Voices, but there's going to be some painful endings. Oh, there always is, right? As humans, we're pretty lazy. We let ourselves hit rock bottom, or things to be completely unsustainable, or just like really, really terrible, before we'll actually make change, before we're brave enough to make change. And we've reached that point now. And so universe is helping us get over these painful endings that are going to happen. They will happen. There's going to be disruption. It's never comfortable, right? I mean, that's the thing though. We create it. We create it by being lazy, by not, we just resist change so much as human beings, and we leave it too late. And so of course it's going to be painful when we do that. It happens on a micro level in our own lives, and it happens at the macro level as well, on the whole planet. So perhaps we need to get faster at not tolerating things that we don't want to tolerate. In my life, this has looked like this. I used to be primed, taught as a child to tolerate all kinds of things that I shouldn't have been subject to, I wasn't protected from. And I took that with me into adulthood, was terrible at protecting myself and at choosing well for myself and having boundaries and all of that kind of thing. And I've learned over time. And here's the thing, I move on really fast now, and it doesn't have to be bad for me to move on. I can go from one good thing to another good thing to another good thing. I don't need to wait until I've got a really good excuse for leaving something or someone behind anymore. Like it's really terrible, and so I've got a good excuse to leave. No, but I can leave when there's something better coming along. So stepping up like that is spiraling upwards. It's a much better way of living. You just have to get over that guilt and that little voice in our minds that goes, it's not okay for you to do this. Everyone is going to judge you for it because you don't have a good excuse for moving on, and you're not allowed to change. But it's not true. It's not true. And the faster you can get at moving on, then the more that's going to snowball out on the macro scale. So lessons are about that as well. The universe has been helping us out, but we've been so very resistant to it. So what about getting in alignment today? How about getting in alignment today? Perfect day for getting in alignment. Well, to get in alignment, we've got the Queen of Inspiration here. She is alignment herself. She is so attractive. She's attractive like law of attractive as well as physically attractive too. Because she is in alignment with herself. She's very confident in herself, and she takes action. She knows what she wants and she goes for it. And so, yeah, there's a beautiful energy there. So to get in alignment today, claim what it is that you want, especially if that lessons part hit a note with you, and perhaps you've not been making it okay for you to move on to better things and make better choices for yourself. Why? Why? Okay, what about the expansion that's possible today? The expansion, wow. The Empress and the Page of Emotions. This is awesome. Well, look at this Empress card here. She's got the universe in a belly there. She's coming out of a belly. The Empress, she builds her empire. She's the queen of all queens. She knows what she deserves. And the Page of Emotions is about fantasizing about that as well. And so today is a great day for your expansion to sit, perhaps in meditation or just in a hammock by the beach or by the pool with your eyes closed, fantasizing about your dreamy new future. Laying your head, that's the best way for expansion today, is to get into that energy. Also, with this information about allowing yourself to move onwards, upwards regularly, instead of letting things get real bad before you'll allow yourself to move on. Well, fun quest of the day. Let's see. Should you choose to accept it? You know why? You know why I'm doing these quests now? One, because it's fun, but because I can tell you all the wisdom that the cards are telling me, but until you put it into practice, it's not really going to sink in, or it's not going to do anything in your life if you don't put it in practice. So the quests are all about you putting it into practice. Then you'll really be learning it. Well, what have we got? The Eight of Voices. The Eight of Voices is all about beliefs that we have, or beliefs that you have, that are holding you back. So the Eight of Voices, it asks us to figure out where we're stuck, where we're not allowing ourselves to move fluidly through life from one good thing to another thing. Where are you stuck? Where do you hold yourself back? And once you've figured that out, it's time to give yourself permission. And you can just have this as a mantra: I'm allowed. Especially as you're doing this imagination thing with the Empress and the Page of Emotions and fantasizing about the bright new future. Keep on telling yourself, I'm allowed, I'm allowed. You're allowed to have exactly what it is that you want, and you don't need to hold yourself back in order to explain yourself to miserable people who will not allow themselves to move on and don't really want you to move on either. So this is all about finding out where you're stuck, giving yourself permission to move on, and affirming, I'm allowed. Well, there you go. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click on that subscribe button as well. And leave me a comment too. Did you know that when you click like on a video, YouTube will show 5 more people? And if you leave a comment, they'll show even more as well. And so I'd really love it if you could do that for me on all my videos. That would be fantastic. Thank you very much. Well, if you'd like even more fun quests, visit my website, behealing.com. Put your email address and your name in when that window pops up, and you'll get my free class, which is 6 fun quests for next level self-love. And I'll pop a link for that in the description box below and also up there. Have the best day ever, and I'll see you in there.